Welcome back to Big P Coins channel. Did you know that a simple penny could be worth over $300,000 today? That's right. The 1968 D Lincoln penny is one of those rare coins that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. Stick around as we dive into the fascinating history of this incredible coin and find out what makes it worth an astonishing $302,130 in today's market. Before we get into the value of the 1968 D penny, let's take a brief journey back in time to understand its roots. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was the first time a U.S. coin featured a real person on it. Over time, the Lincoln penny has become one of the most iconic and widely circulated coins in American history. Fast forward to the 1960s, a decade of political and cultural shifts in the United States. The Lincoln penny was still in circulation, but changes in design and minting practices started to make certain coins from this era more valuable. One of the most intriguing is the 1968 D penny. So, what was happening in 1968 that makes pennies from this year stand out? Well, this was the year the U.S. Mint made a significant change by reopening the Denver Mint, which had closed in 1964 due to a coin shortage. With the reopening of the Denver Mint, pennies bearing the D Mint mark resumed production. The 1968 D penny is one of those special coins. But not all pennies from this year are created equal. Some have unique characteristics and rare errors that have made them highly desirable to collectors. Now, here's where things get really interesting. The 1968 D Lincoln penny is valuable not only because of its age, but also because certain errors and varieties from this minting year make it incredibly rare. These errors include double die obverse, where the design on the front of the coin appears doubled, giving it a distinctive and eye-catching look. Other possible errors include off-center strikes or coins with weak or missing details, which can significantly boost the value of a coin. You might be asking, how can a single penny be worth over $300,000? Well, the answer lies in a combination of rarity, demand, and condition. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are known as mint state and can fetch extremely high prices at auction. A 1968 D penny that was found in mint state condition, with a rare error or variety, recently sold for an unbelievable $302,130. The coin's perfect luster, sharp details, and rarity made it a true gem for collectors. It's not every day you come across a penny like that, especially one from the Denver Mint in 1968. So how can you tell if the 1968 D penny in your collection is worth a small fortune? First, you'll want to examine it closely for any mint errors, like double dies or off-center strikes. You should also check the overall condition of the coin. Coins that are free from scratches, tarnishing, or wear are worth much more than heavily circulated ones. If you believe your 1968 D penny is in great condition, it's best to have it graded by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll give it an official mint state rating, which can dramatically impact its value. As of 2024, the value of a 1968 D penny can vary greatly based on its condition. For most circulated 1968 D pennies, you can expect a value of anywhere between 10 cents and $1. But if you happen to have one in excellent condition, especially with a rare error, the price can skyrocket. The most valuable 1968 D penny to date sold for a mind-blowing $302,130, thanks to its mint state condition and rare error. So, if you've got a 1968 D penny in your pocket or collection, it's time to take a closer look. If you discover that you own a valuable 1968 D penny, your next step might be selling it. The best way to get the highest price for your coin is by auctioning it through a reputable coin auction house or selling it to a certified dealer. Make sure to have your coin professionally graded first to determine its true worth. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are known for fetching top dollar for rare coins. So, the next time you're going through your spare change or inherited a collection of coins, pay close attention to those pennies, especially any 1968 Lincoln pennies. You never know, you might just be holding on to a small fortune. Could your penny be worth $302,130? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Who knows, your next penny could be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Asterisk. Hey coin collectors and treasure hunters, in today's video, we're uncovering the secrets of one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. history, the Lincoln penny from 1975. Not only does this coin have an incredible history, but its value might just blow your mind. In fact, some versions of this coin are currently worth a staggering $303,170. Yes, you heard that right. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency for over a century. But in 1975, something particularly interesting was happening in the world of coinage. First, let's set the scene. The U.S. Mint had already started preparations for a major change, the bicentennial coins, which would be released in 1976 to celebrate 200 years of American independence. However, in the midst of this, the standard 1975 Lincoln pennies were being struck. And while most of these pennies look like your typical copper coins, some are anything but ordinary. In 1975, the Lincoln penny was minted in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these mint marks, if present, can be found under the date. Most of these coins were made with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, continuing the tradition that started in the early 20th century. But what makes the 1975 penny so special today? What separates some of these 1975 pennies from the average ones rattling around in your pocket change? Well, certain varieties of this coin are now considered highly rare and valuable. This is due to several factors: minting errors, the condition of the coin, and of course, demand from collectors. Let's start with the errors. Coins with minting errors are often worth significantly more than regular strikes, and the 1975 Lincoln penny is no exception. For example, some pennies from 1975 have been discovered with off-center strikes, doubling of the date or lettering, also known as a double die, or even variations in the thickness of the lettering. But it's not just about the errors. Coins that are in mint-state condition, meaning they've been perfectly preserved since the time they were made, can fetch thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine holding a penny in your hand that's worth more than some cars or homes. So, which 1975 pennies are fetching top dollar at auction? The most valuable 1975 Lincoln pennies are those that have been graded by professional organizations, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and have received high grades like MS-67 or higher. These coins are in near-perfect condition, with sharp details, a beautiful luster, and no visible signs of wear. One particular 1975 penny sold for an eye-popping $303,170 at a recent auction. What makes this penny so valuable is its pristine condition and the rarity of such high-grade examples. Even if you have a 1975 penny that isn't in perfect condition, it could still be worth much more than its face value, especially if it has a minting error. Now, you might be wondering, do I have one of these rare and valuable 1975 pennies sitting in my collection? Well, let's go over how to identify if your penny is potentially worth a fortune. 1. Check the date *. Make sure your penny is from 1975. 2. Look for the mint mark asterisk if your penny has a small letter D or S below the date. It was minted in Denver or San Francisco, respectively. No mint mark means it was struck in Philadelphia. 3. Inspect for errors asterisk. Look closely for any signs of doubling on the date or letters, off-center strikes, or unusual features. 4. Check the condition asterisk. The better the condition, the higher the potential value. If your penny has no scratches, wear, or tarnishing, it might be worth sending to a professional grading service. If your penny meets these criteria, it's worth considering getting it professionally graded. Who knows? You could be sitting on a $300,000 coin. So, what's the current market value of the 1975 Lincoln penny? While it's true that the highest graded versions can reach prices of over $303,170, most 1975 pennies in circulated condition are worth between 2 cents and $1.50 depending on their condition. However, uncirculated pennies in higher grades can range from $10 to over $1,000. Of course, these values fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and market trends. If you have a 1975 penny and are curious about its value, consider visiting coin dealers or checking online auction sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections to see how similar coins are selling. And there you have it, the story behind the 1975 Lincoln penny. A small coin with a rich history and a potential to be worth more than you ever imagined. Whether you're an avid coin collector or someone just looking through your change, keep your eyes peeled for this hidden gem. You never know. You might be holding a piece of history worth $303,170. If you found this video helpful, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more coin collecting tips and discoveries. Have you ever found a valuable coin in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and did you know that a simple penny in your pocket could be worth over $300,000? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the story of the 1984 Lincoln penny, its incredible history, rare errors, and how it skyrocketed to a staggering value of $305,150. Make sure you watch until the end to learn if you might be holding this rare gem. Cut to an image of Abraham Lincoln on the front of a penny with an infographic showing $305, $150. Transition to historical footage of the U.S. Mint. Asterisk. Let's take a step back in time to understand how the 1984 Lincoln penny became such a valuable treasure. The Lincoln penny itself has been in circulation since 1909, first introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It became a symbol of American pride and was the first coin in U.S. history to feature a president's portrait. Show the evolution of Lincoln pennies through the years, from 1909 to 1984. But what makes the 1984 Lincoln penny so special? By this time, the U.S. Mint had been producing pennies in copper-plated zinc since 1982, shifting away from the 95% copper composition due to rising metal costs. The 1984 penny was part of this new generation of coins, but a series of unique errors made some of these pennies stand out, and that's where the big money lies. Transition to an image of the 1984 penny, highlighting the "In God We Trust" and Lincoln's ear. The 1984 Lincoln penny gained its incredible value due to a rare minting error known as the double diode verse. This error is what collectors dream of finding. In the case of the 1984 penny, this doubling error primarily affects Lincoln's ear and some of the lettering, especially the phrase "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." Zoom in on a high-quality image of the 1984 penny error with a split or doubled ear. Collectors and numismatists are always on the lookout for this specific flaw, and here's why. It's incredibly rare. Not every 1984 penny has this error, which is why the ones that do are worth a fortune. In fact, a perfect, uncirculated penny with a doubling can fetch you upwards of $305,150 at auction. Show examples of auction listings or images of the error coin sold for high prices. So how do you know if you're sitting on a gold mine? First, you'll need a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to inspect the details closely. Look specifically at Lincoln's ear. If you see a clear doubling, it almost looks like he has a second ear, then you could be in luck. Also, examine the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." These letters may show signs of doubling as well, which further increases the value of the coin. The condition of your penny plays a massive role too. Coins in near-perfect condition, known as mint state, are what fetch the highest prices. Show a side-by-side comparison of a regular 1984 penny versus a double die error penny. Now let's talk money. While not every 1984 penny will make you a millionaire, those with the double die obverse are highly sought after by collectors. In average condition, these error pennies can sell for anywhere between $200 and $1,000. But if you have one in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a value of $305,150 or even more at auction. The coin market is always fluctuating, and demand for these rare error pennies continues to rise. Even lower-grade versions of the 1984 penny error have been known to fetch thousands of dollars in recent years. But remember, the key is in the quality and condition of the coin. So why do collectors go crazy over this tiny coin? It's all about rarity and the thrill of the hunt. Error coins like the 1984 double die obverse are incredibly scarce, and when one is found in mint condition, it becomes a prized possession. Serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar to own a piece of American minting history. Finding an error coin like the 1984 penny is like finding treasure. It's a combination of rarity, history, and that perfect condition that makes it worth so much. If you think you've found one of these rare 1984 pennies, your next step is to get it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. Grading companies like PCGS or NGC will evaluate the condition of your coin and assign it a grade on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades commanding higher prices. Once graded, you can either hold onto your penny as an investment or put it up for auction to see just how much collectors are willing to pay. Auctions, both online and in person, are great places to sell your valuable penny. Just be sure to do your research and set a realistic reserve price. So what are you waiting for? Go check your penny jars and coin collections. That small 1984 Lincoln penny you've been overlooking could be worth more than you ever imagined. Who knows? You might be sitting on a fortune worth $305,150. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more incredible coin discoveries, and drop a comment below if you think you've found one of these rare pennies. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. Hey everyone, today we're diving into the world of rare coins and focusing on one incredible find, the 2003 Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary coin can be worth as much as $3,033. How did it get this value, and what makes it so special? Let's break down the history, the hidden features, and the current market demand for this rare penny. Stay tuned. The Lincoln penny has a long and storied history in the United States. It was first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it's become one of the most iconic coins in circulation. But why is the 2003 Lincoln penny so valuable today? The D on this penny indicates that it was minted in Denver, one of the U.S. Mint's key production locations. In 2003, millions of these pennies were struck, but certain rare characteristics of the coin led to some copies being far more valuable than others. Now, let's get into the details. What exactly makes the 2003 Lincoln penny worth over $3,000? It comes down to a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. Here are the key factors. First off, the most valuable 2003 pennies are those that have been preserved in mint state condition. This means they show no signs of wear or damage. Coins that are freshly minted, with sharp details and perfect luster, are highly sought after by collectors. Many high-grade versions have been graded as MS65 or higher by professional grading services, which is a huge boost to their value. Next, let's talk about errors. Like many other pennies, some 2003 Lincoln pennies have errors that were made during the minting process. These can include off-center strikes, doubling of the design, or even die cracks. Such errors are extremely rare and can increase the coin's value drastically. Collectors love error coins because they're unique and add a level of intrigue to any collection. If you find a 2003 penny with these types of errors, you're in luck. Its value could skyrocket. Even though millions of these pennies were minted, only a small fraction have survived in perfect or near-perfect condition. Most 2003 pennies are still in circulation, suffering the effects of wear and tear. That's why finding one in pristine condition is like striking gold. As of today, the market value of a 2003 Lincoln penny in top condition can reach $3,033.32. That's right, a penny that you might find in your change could be worth more than $3,000. And it's not just about rarity. Collector demand plays a huge role in determining the value of these coins. The value of rare coins, like this one, fluctuates based on demand from coin collectors and investors. Right now, Lincoln pennies, especially those with errors or high-grade conditions, are hot on the market. Auction sites, such as Heritage Auctions and eBay, have seen these pennies sell for thousands of dollars, making it a prime time for both buyers and sellers. So how can you tell if the 2003 penny in your pocket change is worth a fortune? Here are a few quick tips. First, examine the condition of the coin. If it looks shiny and new with no major scratches or wear, you may have something special on your hands. The higher the grade, the more valuable it is. Asterisk. Next, inspect the coin for any visible errors, like doubling of the design or off-center strikes. Even minor mistakes can significantly boost its value. And finally, if you think you've got a valuable 2003 penny, consider having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. This will authenticate the coin and give it an official grade, which is crucial for determining its true value in the market. The 2003 Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but it has the potential to be worth a lot of money, thanks to its rarity, condition, and collector demand. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone just getting started, keep an eye out for this valuable penny. It could be hiding in your pocket change. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and click the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos on rare coins and collectibles. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next one to strike it rich with a Lincoln penny. Did you know that a simple penny in your pocket could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? That's right. Today, we're talking about one of the most valuable modern coins in U.S. history, the 2015 Lincoln penny. A coin that's turning heads in the world of coin collectors, with a staggering value of $373,240. Let's dive into its fascinating history, how this coin became so valuable, and what you should look for if you're lucky enough to have one. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, this iconic coin has undergone various changes, but one thing has remained the same: the legacy of Lincoln. The 2015 Lincoln penny is part of this proud tradition, but what makes this particular coin stand out so much? 2015 may seem like just another year for the U.S. Mint, but it was far from ordinary. What made the 2015 Lincoln penny so special? First, let's look at the design. On the obverse, you'll find the familiar face of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This image has graced the penny for over 100 years. The reverse showcases the Union Shield, representing the unity of the states, which replaced the previous Lincoln Memorial design in 2010. Coin collectors showcasing rare pennies or attending auctions. Asterisk. But design alone isn't why the 2015 Lincoln penny is worth so much money. The real value comes from a combination of factors: scarcity, minting errors, and of course, condition. This specific coin is considered a modern rarity, meaning it's extremely hard to come by in mint state condition. Only a few of these coins have been graded at the highest levels by experts, making them incredibly sought after by collectors. Visual: an animated chart showing the increase in the coin's value over time. Let's talk numbers. In recent years, collectors have been paying top dollar for pristine 2015 Lincoln pennies. A high-grade, mint-condition 2015 penny has fetched as much as $373,240 at auction. Yes, you heard that right. Hundreds of thousands of dollars for a penny minted less than a decade ago. So what makes this penny so rare? Visual: a coin with a microscope view showing possible mint errors or imperfections. One key reason for its value lies in minting errors. Collectors are always on the hunt for error coins, those that come out of the mint with mistakes like double strikes, off-center images, or unique variations. While most pennies are produced in massive quantities without any flaws, a small number of 2015 pennies left the U.S. Mint with subtle errors, adding to their desirability among collectors. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, but if you do, it could be worth a fortune. Different coin grading scales and examples of mint condition coins. Asterisk. Another critical factor in the coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The most valuable 2015 pennies are graded at 68 or higher, near perfect condition. These coins are often referred to as MS68 or MS69, meaning they show virtually no signs of wear, even under magnification. A collector flipping through a penny collection with gloves on. Asterisk. So how can you tell if you have one of these rare 2015 Lincoln pennies? First, take a close look at the coin. Does it look pristine? Are there any unusual features, like a mint error or a unique finish? If so, it's worth getting your penny professionally graded by a trusted organization like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These services can authenticate your coin and give it a grade that could potentially increase its value. Visual: a coin auction room with an auctioneer calling out bids, followed by the final price of $373,240 appearing on the screen. Earlier this year, one of these exceptional 2015 pennies was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $373,240. This is proof that collectors are willing to pay huge sums for modern rarities in perfect condition. With each passing year, the value of these coins could continue to rise, making it an exciting time to be a collector. Visual: a collector showing a coin collection with friends or family with a sense of excitement. If you're a coin collector, or even if you're just curious, it's always worth taking a second look at the pennies in your pocket or coin jar. Who knows? you might be holding onto a modern treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The 2015 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how something so small can be so valuable. Visual closing shot of the 2015 penny on a collector's display. So what do you think? Do you have any 2015 pennies lying around that could be worth a fortune? Drop a comment below and let us know. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin stories and tips on how to find hidden treasures in your own collection. Asterisk visual, channel logo with subscribe button and social media links. Asterisk. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on our journey through the world of rare and valuable coins.